My brother, if your wife is acting shady, hiding her phone, dodging her questions, and just generally acting cold and distant towards you, I know there's a gut feeling within you that's eating you inside. Maybe she's already crossed that line already. And so you and I are going to have a quick chat, like we're grabbing a coffee, and I'm going to walk you through 3 subtle signs that she may be betraying you and what you can do to take your life back. I get it. You're noticing that she's off, she's secretive, she's not answering straight. Maybe she's snapping at you for no reason. And I understand it's like she's a stranger in your home and you're scared she's done with you. Or worse, maybe she's cheating. And I've sat down with thousands of guys just like you in your shoes, stuck in marriages, crumbling from manipulation or betrayal. And brother, you are not crazy for feeling like this. I just want to validate the fact that there's a reason you're feeling this way. But every day that you let these sneaky signs slide, you're letting her control the game of your life and your peace of mind. And that's going to tear you apart. If it hasn't torn you apart already, it's going to drive your anxiety through the fucking roof. And I know it's affecting your business, and it's got to be messing with your kids. And so we have to figure this out right now. So we're going to go through 3 signs that she may be cheating on you. And so the first one's very simple. It's very obvious, but she's guarding her phone like it's her lifeline. You'll find out that she's locked it, she's tilted away, she's changed the password. And if you get too close, she loses her fucking mind. Maybe she even puts it under her pillow. And you know, this isn't just privacy, man. She's hiding something. There's a text, there's apps, whatever. Second, her stories aren't going to line up. They're going to be vague. You're going to get excuses about where she was, who she's with, or she could be very general about it. She won't get into specifics because it requires her to then have to remember the specifics, and it's hard to remember the specifics on things that didn't happen when you're lying. And when you ask what's going on, this is a telltale sign. She will flip the fuck out. She'll get defensive. She'll deflect by calling you insecure. She'll say that you're just jealous, and she'll point out your mistakes. She'll say that you're controlling, and this is manipulation, plain and simple. When you try to have a factual and adult conversation with somebody in a calm manner and they lose their mind, they're not trying to have a regular conversation with you. They're not trying to get to the root of it. They're trying to overwhelm you with emotion so you back off. That's a huge sign. Third, she's emotionally checked out most of the time. But right around these times where she leaves and comes back, she will lay on the sweetness, like this big fake sweetness. And it's like she's trying to throw you off with over-the-top niceness. These aren't random. They are red flags that she's betrayed you, and you're stuck chasing after her validation. So when she acts shady and you want to chase after her, asks for more, snoop, beg for the truth, that's you craving her validation, and it's tied to an old pain. You remember when you were a kid and your mom's love came with strings attached? You had to manage her emotions, be the good boy, or she'd pull away. Maybe she'd shame you to keep you in line. That fear of abandonment is kicking in right now, and you're scared she doesn't love you. And so you chase to feel safe, like you did back then. And I've seen this wreck marriages, countless marriages in the 10 years of coaching with men that I've done. And it's in almost every guy that I work with. And when you chase, you're telling her, I need you to make me okay. And that hands her complete control over your emotional state. And this is why she can hide. This is why she can manipulate. And the more and more this happens, the more the betrayal grows and the more you push her into the arms of the other guy. And you're not catching her lies. You're letting her run your fucking life. The solution is this. Confront her calmly. Don't accuse her. Just lay out what you see. Say, hey, what's up with the phone secrecy? What's up with these stories? Why are you being all nice all of a sudden? Ask her to be straight with you. And she'll probably blow the fuck up. Or she'll deflect and throw wild accusations at you like you're just insecure, you're just so controlling, and don't take the bait. Because in a healthy relationship, she's going to say, oh man, I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't want to do anything to make you feel insecure, so let me just lay this out to you. And she'll tell you what's going on. She'll tell you the details of what's happening, and she'll just be straight up front with you. Now, you and your paranoia, you may still keep trying to question her, dig and dig and dig, but don't do that. You'll notice that if she's cheating on you, she's going to be very vague. She's not going to give you the details. She's going to make up some other shit that just doesn't line up, and then she's going to blow the fuck up. She has to blow up because she has to beat you over the head so that you'll back off. And so what you say is this. When she blows up, say, your secrecy is breaking my trust. So I need you to be transparent right now, or I'm going to need this space to figure this out on my own. And then you keep it to yourself. Don't say you're assuming your betrayal. Don't say, I know you're cheating. Unless you have actual proof, then you confront her and you say, this is what's happening, and now moving on. And she's going to first say, oh, you're giving me an ultimatum? And you're going to say, yes, I am. And stand your ground. She's going to throw a bunch of stuff at you to make you feel like you're the bad guy. She'll attack the way you're approaching her. I can't believe you'd corner me this way. I can't believe you'd snoop through my phone. I can't believe you do this horrible thing. And all she's trying to do is make you the bad guy to just deflect the fact that she's probably cheating on you. A very good friend of mine, he wasn't in Soul Seducer. Because he wasn't in Soul Seducer, he didn't take this seriously. When his wife was going to the gym, and of course she should go to the gym, but all of a sudden she started lighting up. She'd come home and she's like, oh, she got new friends, she's doing her makeup, she got new clothes, and she's going out all the time with these new gym friends. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, there's probably something going on there, because she's donning an entirely new identity. And this whole new identity, yeah, maybe she's suppressing herself quite a bit in the marriage and she needed to feel free, and that's a good thing. But when it's like that, I said, test it like this. Say, is there anybody that's going to be there that I need to worry about? And she lost her fucking mind. I said, dude, she's cheating on you. I'm telling you right now. Because I know you. You're a nice guy. I know how you'd approach it. And she's like, I can't believe you'd be controlling. You just don't want me to be happy. You want me to just be home and be the stay-at-home mom that doesn't have any friends and is locked down. And he's like, no, I'm not trying to say that at all. And she knew that he's not trying to say that. She knows exactly what she's doing. You guys think that these women don't know what they're doing. They're incredibly clever, and they're very intuitive of what works and what manipulates. Most women have been training themselves since childhood on how to be effective manipulators by playing the victim and by deflecting blame. And society lets them get away with it. Because like, oh, she's crying. Oh, we got to help the little girl. It's like, yeah, she needs some empathy and sympathy, but it goes too far. And they learn to leverage this because men just fall into the trap because they're not intuitive enough to see through it. Other women see it all the time, and they get disgusted by seeing this with women. And other ones are like, well, that's what happens. You got to be smarter than that. And so if she does this, you've probably got a live one. And if she keeps dodging, just assume she's cheating. And I told him, I said, dude, just assume she's cheating and move as if she is. He's like, yeah, but I got to find evidence. And he went down this rabbit hole of just having to find evidence. This thing will just consume you. It will absolutely consume you. You don't need to go down the rabbit hole of evidence. All you need is the smoke, and just treat her like she is cheating and then move on. If she's not, she's going to move towards you and be closer to you and try to save the marriage. If she's not, and she keeps doing more of what she's doing and keeps ignoring you, then you know what you got. So even if you think and assume she's cheating, you don't have to accuse her of it. Don't accuse her of it. Just move as if she is and just do all this stuff in private. Get your proof quietly, protect your kids from this toxic mess, and plan your way out of it if it comes to that. If she's hooked on an affair, I'm telling you, no amount of pleading, no amount of sensible talk, and no amount of counseling, no matter of your tears or the fear of God himself is going to stop her from this affair. She's going to do the affair. It is an emotional addiction, the likes of which you cannot understand. And this woman is not your wife. I mean, she's your wife, but the woman that's in front of you is not the woman that you think she is. She is not. She's caught up in the addiction of the affair. And when a woman is in the addiction of an affair, you don't matter. You just need to be there to create the security so she can continue her affair. She will even push her kids away. She will neglect the kids. She'll neglect you. She'll do everything different because she's secure in this relationship with this guy. This is a very powerful force within her. And your job is not to try to win her back. When you try to win her back, you validate all the bullshit that she's doing. She's like, I can fuck another guy and you'll still come crawling back. Do you think that's going to help her respect for you? If she can't respect you, she cannot sleep with you. And so for you, she's put you into a corner. Your only way forward is to be like, look, I'm not putting up with this, and we're done. We're just done. If she's manipulating and lying to you, this forces her to face her truth or to lose you. You have to give her the ultimatum. And she could potentially lose her family. Not of your actions. She's going to say, I can't believe you're doing this to us. And she's going to make it sound like you're the fault. And so this happens all the time. Unfortunately, my friend confronted her, and he got sobbing, and he was angry. He's like, we can make this work, and we can work this out. And it's still like months later, and she's still caught in the limelight and the limerence of this affair. And she's never going to be the woman that he wants. And this was 2 years ago, and it's still going on. And this is going to continue to happen for him for the next 5-10 years until eventually she's going to cheat on him again. They always do. They always do because you've demonstrated that you're weak as fuck. And that there is no respect within her, and that she doesn't fear you at all. So she can do whatever the fuck she wants. Because what are you going to do? Leave her? No, obviously not. She did it in front of your face. She left the kids and went to be with him, and you knew it. And he said, we can make this work. Eventually she'll come around. But the problem is, when you get with somebody who's willing to do that to your family, you're not with somebody who cares that much about anybody but themselves. That's in her. That's in her DNA. And you just thought she was different. You thought she's more caring. You thought she's more empathetic. But really, her sexual drive and this need for this validation of this other relationship is stronger than even her motherhood. And so she comes at odds with this, and you don't leverage the fact that she's at odds with this and say, fine, you want to do this? Great, I'm out. Go do your thing. I'm out. I mean, don't tell her she can't see the kids. Don't do that. But you have to be the first line of defense for your children. You have to be the hero in the situation. Sometimes you have to protect your kids from their own mother. And it's the unfortunate truth of a lot of women that when they cheat, that they get into this place and they cannot control themselves. And so you, as a father, you have to step in. But the mistake that you make is thinking that you have a marriage. And when she does this, the marriage is over. There is no marriage. It's just her needing you as the financial security blanket and babysitter so she can go fuck this guy. That's all you have. And so you have to give the ultimatum. Yeah, we're done. We're not doing this. And she's like, I can't believe you would act like this. It's like, you knew the fucking rules. You get married, you know the rules. You know this is how it's supposed to be. What are we even having a conversation about this for? You knew the rules, so this is how it goes. We're not having a conversation. There's nothing to talk about. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to take my kids to this place that they're safe, and then you go do your thing, because I don't need that in my life. And you have to hold your ground. And if you do this properly, then if you do want her back, then you got to wait for that relationship to end. And you have to kill the relationship now. You have to emotionally divorce yourself of her, and you have to be like, you're done, we're done, you're gone. It's the only way you save face. It's the only way she'll ever respect you enough to actually want to come back. And then when she does come back, she's got a lot of explaining and she's got a lot of making up to do. Don't just let her come back in just because you miss her. Your emotions in this situation do not matter when it comes to this. Your emotions are going to betray you. Your emotions are going to tell you to do all the wrong shit. Chase after her, try to get validation, try to fix it, try to save the family. And you forget that you're just making excuses for her lack of emotional maturity. She doesn't have any emotional resiliency. She doesn't have emotional maturity. She's acting like a 13-year-old with no emotional self-control. And you're over here trying to make excuses for her. You're over here trying to fix her like you've done this whole time, trying to get her approval, trying to fix her emotions for her, trying to be the happy wife, happy life game. If I make her happy, she'll love and fuck me forever. It's like, obviously not. You did all of that, and where did it get you? So what's the point? Now you have to stand on your own 2 feet, and you can't rely on this woman to make you feel better and make you feel great about yourself anymore. Now you have to do that for yourself, and that's where I come in. This is where I can help you fix this absolutely quickly. There's a couple of ways we can do this. One, if you want to work directly with me, there's a link below in the description for Soul Seducer. Jump in there, you and I will work together. Over the next few weeks, everything's going to change for you. I'm telling you, go from this place of absolutely broken to fucking badass. I've done this thousands of times with thousands of men, and it's always follows the same script. You're like, Ed, my situation's different. I guarantee you, I've seen it before. There's another couple things I'm doing. We're going to do a few free live coaching calls here, but they're going to be public. So your face is going to be here. We might change your name if you want, but they're going to be public here so other guys can see what's happening. If you want to submit a question to me and you want me to answer it here in one of these videos, that link along with the live coaching is down in the description below. Anyways, brother, I love the fuck out of you. I know what you're going through. It is the hardest thing you'll ever have to encounter in your adult life. But I got you, and you're in good hands. And stick around, and you'll get everything that you need. Anyways, I love you again. I'll see you soon.